President William Ruto's official website, president.go.ke, was today hacked in what is emerging was one of the most brazen cyber attacks targeting a government platform in recent years. The attackers defaced the homepage and demanded 5 bitcoins, equivalent to about 41.3 million shillings, by 6 o'clock this evening. ICT Cabinet Secretary William Kabogo has confirmed the cyber attack, saying government cybersecurity teams are working to restore the site. And as David Mudoka reports, the president's website was still inaccessible by the time of going on air.
For hours on Saturday, anyone attempting to visit President William Ruto's official website was met not by government information, but by a ransom demand from unknown hackers. The attackers had wiped the homepage of president.go.ke, replacing official government content with insulting messages, including a description of President William Ruto as the head of scandal and corrupt. They also issued a ransom demand, giving the government until 6 o'clock this evening to pay 5 bitcoins, warning that failure to do so would result in what they claimed was the release of undisclosed information. The message read in part, and I quote, "This message is the that time for you. Before we leak everything about you, do a payment of 5 bitcoins to the Bitcoin wallet if you want peace before 6 o'clock this evening." End of quote. At the current market price, 1 Bitcoin is worth about 8.26 million shillings, placing the hackers' demand at approximately 41.3 million shillings. The cryptocurrency wallet address where the payment was to be made was also displayed on the defaced homepage. It is almost midday Saturday, and let's see whether we'll be able to access the official website of the President of Kenya, William Samoei Ruto. So we type in State House, Kenya. Here it is, president.go.ke. Let's see whether it's up, but not, it's down. And what is written is not found. The requested URL was not found on this server. The government has since taken down the website, with visitors being redirected to a 404 error page as cybersecurity teams work to restore the platform. In a statement, ICT Cabinet Secretary William Kabogo said there's no evidence that sensitive government data was accessed, stolen, or lost. He added that the ICT authority, together with other government agencies and technical partners, has launched a comprehensive forensic investigation to establish how the breach occurred and identify those responsible. By the time of going to air, the president's website remained offline. It was also not immediately clear whether the hackers' demand had been met or whether they had acted on their threat to publish the information they claimed to possess. The latest breach comes barely 8 months after another coordinated cyber attack targeted several government websites, including those of the Ministries of Health, Education, Labor, Environment, ICT, Tourism, and Interior, as well as State House. A hacker group claiming to be from Sudan later claimed responsibility for that attack, saying it was retaliation for what it alleged was Kenya's interference in Sudan's affairs. Ironically, Saturday's breach comes just a day after the Communications Authority of Kenya reported that detected cyber threats in the quarter ending June had declined by 30% to 2.3 billion incidents. Even so, the authority warned that system vulnerabilities, web application weaknesses, and malware remain among the biggest cybersecurity threats facing both public institutions and private businesses. David Muthoka, NTV, Nairobi.